Are you having trouble using ChatGPT? OpenAI Playground have you covered. In this video, I'll show you how to use OpenAI Playground, including its new speech-to-text feature and all the other settings. To get started using OpenAI, just visit openai.com, click on API, click on Sign Up, enter your email ID and you'll be asked to enter your mobile number for the verification. Once done, you will have access to OpenAI Playground. To get started using OpenAI Playground, just enter what you want and click Submit. The difference between this interface and the ChatGPT interface is that there you were writing it as a message, while here it generates the completion. If you're writing a long-form content, OpenAI Playground is much better option than ChatGPT. In ChatGPT, because of the chat-like interface, all the blog can get separated into different pieces. While in OpenAI Playground, you can just click Submit and it will be all just a piece of text. So let's go through the different settings OpenAI have to offer. The first thing is, you can use a speech-to-text to provide instructions. Let's say you can say, write me an email to tell my boss to increase my salary. I can stop the recording and just when I do that, it will transcribe. Once you will do that, you can use that as an input and click Submit. This is completion in action with speech-to-text. There are other modes as well, like insert mode. With insert mode, you can insert a piece of text. For example, if you have a fill in the blank question. Here, I'm asking who is the founder of Tesla. The third option we have is called edit. With edit mode, you can provide the input and the instruction and click Submit, and the result will be presented. There are various models which we can choose from: DaVinci, Curie, Babbage, Ada. DaVinci includes all the feature which other does, but it's the most costly and the most time taking. By default, it's DaVinci. While DaVinci is really great, I will recommend testing out Curie, Babbage and Ada for a lesser cost and faster responses. Moving on, we have temperature. Temperature, in simple words, can be described as the creativity of the model. If you want the responses to be creative, let's say in terms of when writing an essay, you can increase this value. And when you need a direct response, decrease this value. Then we have maximum length. Maximum length is the number of tokens consumed to generate the response. More the number, larger the response can be generated in a single submit. If you're confused about token is basically how OpenAI charges for using OpenAI Playground. 1000 tokens is approximately 750 words. OpenAI have its own tokenizer which you can check out, link will be in the description, which can help you understand how much token will the words you have will consume. Moving on, we have stop sequence. Stop sequence helps stop the generation after a sequence of character happens. So for example, if you're generating some sort of a question and answer and you want the AI to stop after it has generated answer, because if it will not stop, it will start generating questions. That is when a stop sequence comes really helpful. Next, we have top P. Top P is like temperature. You can test them out separately. While using one, you should keep the other at 1. And if you're using top P, then keep the temperature at 1. If you want to make sure to decrease the repetitiveness, you can use frequency penalty and presence penalty to do so. Rather than clicking on submit again and again and testing out different responses, if you want the AI to generate multiple responses and choose the best of them, you can use this. But keep in mind, AI is generating multiple responses for the same prompt. Prompt is basically the text you provide for the AI to return a response. Since it's generating multiple responses for a single prompt, it will cost you a lot. So make sure to keep it at 1 most of the time. Moving on, we have inject start text and inject reset text. These are the text which can be injected in the start and in the restart. We also have this option to show probabilities. You can see the probability of the response generated. When you click on it, it will show the probability. If you want to run these prompts with different variation inside your Google Sheet, check out sheetai.app. You can do a lot more, like writing personalized messages or summarizing feedbacks or doing categorization, all inside the Google Sheet. You can even generate images from a provided text right inside Google Sheet using AI.